Sacred union within is not just a channel, it is a mirror, a prayer, a whisper from your soul to trust the journey.
Hey beautiful soul, I'm Christy, the real human behind this channel. For a while, I hid behind the smooth, poetic voice, letting his words carry what I felt too shy to say myself. But today, I'm stepping up, speaking my truth with my own voice. I let this be a fair warning. It's going to be raw, it's going to be real. You might catch some awkward pauses, lagging moments, and an in-between accent. But hey, that's part of the charm, right? Let's do this together. So you finally let your heart open. There was a moment, maybe brief, maybe eternal, where you saw it in his eyes. He looked at you like you were the only truth he had ever known. Like the world went quiet when you walked into it. And for a second, you let yourself believe, this is it. I found home. But then, without warning, the warmth turned to silence. He disappeared, pulled away, went quiet. Suddenly, you were left analyzing every word you ever said, every glance, every vibration, left wondering, what did I do wrong? But what if it wasn't you that he was running from? What if it was the love? Because when a soul like his meets a mirror like you, it doesn't just feel good, it feels like exposure, like every hidden wound is suddenly illuminated. The twin flame journey is not soft at first, it's fierce, piercing. It shatters illusion and confronts every layer of protection we've ever built. And for the divine masculine, that kind of love doesn't feel like peace. At first, it feels like danger. He doesn't just see you, he sees himself, reflected in a way that no longer lets him hide. In your eyes, he sees the boy who never felt enough, the man who's mastered performance, but still doesn't believe he's worthy of being loved for who he truly is. You awaken something he's buried so deeply, he forgot it even existed. And when that happens, when the heart is touched in places it's never been touched before, most don't lean in, they retreat. You felt him soften. There were moments when his soul leaned towards you, even if his body stayed still. Maybe he held you longer than usual. Maybe his silence felt sacred, not cold. But just as quickly, the walls went back up. He shut the door, not because he didn't care, but because being loved that deeply, that unconditionally, was foreign. It was unfamiliar terrain. He didn't know how to trust something that wasn't earned through effort or pain. He didn't know how to receive a love that didn't demand he become someone else. So he ran into routine, into distraction, into silence. Because silence is safer than being seen, because disappearing feels easier than risking the loss of something real. But hear this now. It doesn't mean he didn't feel it. It doesn't mean you were wrong. And it doesn't mean it's over. His retreat is not rejection, it's recognition. His nervous system may not have the capacity yet to hold what his soul is begging for. He's in shock, soul shock. Not because you wounded him, but because you awakened him. And you, the mirror, the light, the love, must now remember, it is not your job to become smaller just to make somebody stay. You're not here to chase. You're not here to bend yourself into a version of you that's easier to digest. You're not the illusion. You're the invitation. So whisper this to your heart over and over if you must. He may be running, but I remain. I'm not a fantasy. I'm not a phase. I am the mirror, and I will not disappear from myself. If he truly loves you, and I believe he does, that love is not gone. It lives inside him. It haunts him. It calls to him in the quiet. But right now, it is not about whether he comes back. It's about whether you come home to yourself. Because when you stop dimming your light to make it easier for others to stay, You begin to attract only those who are ready to meet you where you already are. You did not lose him, you awakened him. And when he returns in this lifetime or another, your light was never wasted. So dear soul, stay soft, stay sacred, and never again abandon your own soul just to be chosen by someone still learning how to feel their own.
Thank you for being here, soul to soul. When you're ready to rise, you know where to find your light.